Yesterday, I asked a friend who was born and raised in the 2x2 culture this question. Do you think that professing friends and workers know that they matter? Her answer was chilling. She said, in this culture, we actually don't matter. Everything is based on being compliant to the workers. That's what matters. Believing in this system matters. People are nothing except cogs in the machine to keep it all afloat. Giving workers money, housing, cars, and an audience makes you mistakenly feel like you matter. She said, I hope I'm good enough, but I am never sure that I am. Who decides I'm good enough? The elder, the workers, the head overseer? All these people represent authority, but misrepresent God. It explains so much of the total dysfunction of the 2x2 culture. It is a narc system, and narcs do not want their prey or victims to feel part of a bigger picture. They want the attention to be locked onto them. The control stays in the family. They insist on weirdness to keep you isolated. It is a psychological prison that keeps people from being able to leave, even though the door is wide open. The abuser, or the system, is the one who comforts you and seems safe. Everything out there is dangerous. It's the closest thing to belonging that many know, but being controlled, used, and manipulated is a poor substitute for being wanted, chosen, loved, delighted in, and cared for. For people who don't feel like they matter, these same people make sure that those outside the system know they don't matter either. A shrug of the shoulders lets the important and true things slough off without a backwards glance. Nothing matters. Therefore, not having agency over your own life makes a person incapable of caring for themselves, the orphans, the hungry, the needy, the hurting, those facing catastrophic situations, the widows, and the dying. Just shrug it all off. I don't matter. You don't matter. Woohoo! One trudges along doing all the right things to try to win approval and points from a corrupt system with a corrupt overseers that never gives approval and unconditional acceptance. Never. The friends and workers don't experience how worthwhile they are to their creator. I have never found a professing person who feels beloved. I've asked. This makes for an impoverished heart, mind, and soul, bankrupt in every way. Depression meds are in order, but they can't cure what ails you. They can just numb you. I was a bit horrified by her answer. But then I remembered when I was young and stood up to join the group, professing that I believed in it, I too came to feel like I didn't matter. I gladly accepted this because I was zealous and enthused. I was a people pleaser and very much wanted loved and accepted, and the way to do that was to understand what I did mattered. Believing in the workers in the meeting in the home mattered. Obeying the rules mattered. Having the workers over mattered. How I dressed mattered. How I looked mattered. Wearing my hair up mattered. Not wearing jewelry or makeup mattered. Giving my testimony on Sunday and perhaps at convention mattered. Getting baptized when the workers said I could mattered. I started having this posture and mindset of one who lived and acted and believed I didn't matter. I was nothing, a lowly worm, and the more lowly worm behavior I exhibited, the more pride, applause, and approval I felt. When I finally understood who Jesus is, it changed everything, because I finally understood who I was in my Maker's eyes. What did he think of me? I comprehended how much he loved me. I finally understood that he found me irresistible and desirable. He wanted to be with me forever. He made me talented, gifted, creative, strong, smart, and beautiful because I was made in his image. He taught me to believe it. He doesn't make junk. He taught me that I mattered by wooing me and drawing me close. He reassured me that my worth and value came from him alone, nobody else. I stopped being a people pleaser and stopped obeying men. I wanted to please God, and I didn't even have to try. He was already pleased. You are his beloved, his precious one. You are His if you want to be. You matter to me. You do. Believe it. He says it 1,001 ways. He croons it, sings it, whispers it, and shouts it. Go howl at the moon tonight and say, I matter to Jesus. I do. It will change your life and take the aching loneliness away and bring you joy and give you an identity that nobody can take away ever. You don't have to be numb anymore to endure life. You can finally be alive and be who God created you to be. You. Wonderful you. Hearing Him say, you matter to me, is the cure for everything that ails us.